Now, let me tell you about, you know, this popular term a lot of people are using that I personally, I started playing Warhammer and, one of my favorite streamers, Turin, I hear him, he keeps using peppered. Now, and this really is interesting to me because, a lot of you don't know, but I started using the term peppered 8 years ago, and now that it's spread to the point that everybody's using it, I kind of just, want to make sure that people understand that, the pit was the first to actually introduce that term. Now, where it originated from, let me actually tell you the story. Sit back, relax, take your pants off, take a load off. Now listen, the term peppered, right? So I was young, my dad got out of the army and all that stuff, and you know, we were talking about some type of party that he had, and he uses the term, "Man, that guy got peppered," and I'm like, "What do you mean? What does that mean?" He's like, "Well," and I don't know how much of this is true, right? So there was this street in Germany that everybody tells you not to go, right, or they're gonna rape you, and now that is something, of course, as soldiers, you don't take that serious, right? So one of my friends, he goes over there, he gets drunk, and I don't see him until the next day, and he comes back and he tells me this horror story. So he told me, he got drunk, maybe even got roofied, and these two dudes jumped him. So one of them pinned him down, right? Another guy was holding his hands down, and the third guy was taking his pants off ready to rape the man, right? So, of course he was clutching his anus for his dear life because, of course, he didn't want to get, peppered. But now the term peppering comes. A fourth guy shows up, straight up takes a handful of pepper and throws it in his nose. And what does that do? He had to sneeze. And a lot of people don't know when you sneeze, your butthole opens up. Now, connect the dots. My boy sneezed. The third guy gained free entry. And that's where the term peppering comes from. I hope you learned something here at the pit. One, now you know where the term peppering comes from. And two, avoid dark alleyways in Germany. All right, guys, have a good one.